Hey everyone! So today I'm going to be giving a quick, review of sailing CROSSWAVE. If I sound tired, that's because I just streamed for almost 6.5 hours straight, and I needed to get this video out for, well, today. So, let's see, let's talk CROSSWAVE. There's like 3 different modes. There's like side story mode, which I've played a little bit of. Effectively, it's just cutscenes. There's no actual gameplay in there, no shooties, but that's fine. They're just sub-tangent little cute plots. They're precious as hell, and I love them. And I haven't played through all of them yet, just the first one basically. But I have finished the main story. I have to give a fair warning. The beginning half of the story, well, first off, there's not going to be any spoilers or anything. The first half of the story is very heavily loaded into cutscenes over actual gameplay. It's not uncommon to go like 20, 30 minutes of just cutscenes, and then like 60 seconds of actual combat, and then another like 20 minutes of cutscenes. And then occasionally you will, like, when you get to the tail end of chapters, there's a bit more combat stuff there than just your cutscene loading. And yeah. But the further you go in the game, the more the emphasis goes into combat instead of story. So you just kind of have to be prepared for that and just expect that going into it, that if you're expecting to go into like a massive amount of ship combat within the first 30 seconds, that's just not going to happen. You have to, get your expectations in check there. But then there's also the extreme battles mode, which I'm not finished with yet. I'm going to do another video once I have 100% of the game. Once I have 100%ed it, that's going to be a lot more in-depth spoiler included review. My opinion. That's going to be a really extra more fun video. I'm just spewing out fucking words. It's word salad over here. God damn. Anyway, so the extreme battles. That is that's just no story, just pure combat. So if you just want to fuck off and have some awesome combat stuff, you can go into that. That's a lot of fun. And yeah, I think there's an excess of 100 of them, and I am in like the 40s with those, so I'm probably going to finish that up tomorrow. Yeah, there's also, let's see, what's that about? Yeah, so the one thing, I'm going to talk a couple differences between this version of the game and obviously the mobile game that we're all familiar with, yeah? That is how you waifu your ship girls. I would not have found this out if it wasn't for my lovely chat telling me. So you have to do, like, instead of just play a fuck ton of missions to raise her thing, you have to, first, it's not possible to waifu until you finish the game, basically. You have to S-rank every single battle, which thankfully I had almost all of them by the end of the game S-rank to begin with, so thank God. You have to do that. You have to get your ship waifu to level 100. Then you have to cognitive chip them so that you can give them over 100 as the max level. And then, and only then, you finally get your ship waifu leveled up to waifu status. Now, you are then, of course, you have to do 10 battles with her as the secretary kind of thing. And I think 10 battles as her not a secretary. I don't know. I didn't have my ship waifu was secretary the entire fucking game, so I think you could just do it that way. And also, in order to craft the rings, it's a bit different. You have to get 25 of these little tiny heart things dedicated to that specific ship that you get throughout the game. Those are relatively easy to get, and they're easily farmable too. And then at that point, you can craft that into a ring, and then you can hand it to your waifu, Shipfu. Get a cutscene, tiny one, moderately resemblant of the normal game. And one thing that I was really bummed about, there is no oath skins. In fact, there's no alternate skins at all. Which, I mean, I guess makes sense on one hand, since there's no microtransactions in this game. And there's also, what's amazing, is it's not gacha. It's just, you point at the ship you want, you go, bam, give me the bitch. Got the bitch. Ooh woo. So that's amazing and really nice. And yeah. But I think it, considering the, well, I guess on one hand, since the ships are 3D modeled, they would have had to have double the 3D modeling work, which would suck, I guess, on that end. So I guess I can see why they didn't, but I mean, both skins and skins in general are an important part of the mobile game. So, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about them not being there. On one hand, I get it, but on the other hand, a little disappointing. But what can you do? All in all, it was fun. I enjoyed it. I'm certainly gonna 100% the fuck out of it. I got the Type 93 pure oxygen torpedo. That was fun. That was an achievement. Woohoo! Anyway, at this point, I'm just rambling on. I had a lovely time streaming it on Storm last night. I was nude as fuck. Can I say that word? I don't know. I assume I'm probably fine. If my fucking channel poofs for a month or so, that means I got Kizuna eyed. Look up how she got banned for a month. Yeah, that was funny. But yeah, I should be fine. Anyway, at this point, I'm just rambling on. I'm gonna go watch Star Trek Voyager. Yeah. Voice is almost gone from playing that long. It was